What's up, guys? Jared Moon here from Into 3 Fitness, and welcome to the Better Humanology podcast. I am super excited today. We're going to do a couple things. I'm going to announce a major accomplishment Into 3 Fitness has achieved. I'm going to announce a giveaway because we have achieved this goal. And then I'm also going to talk about kind of how this goal can relate to you, your life, your training, whatever it is that you are concerned about making better in your life, whether that's business, whether that's your relationships, whether that's your fitness. So let's get started. The major accomplishment, some of my athletes I've already told, some of you may have seen it around Into 3 Fitness, but we have accomplished completing, our athletes combined, over 1 million training sessions completed. Now think about that, 1 million training sessions completed. And so we've been tracking this for many years. To be honest, people talk about that 10,000 hour rule. If there's anything I've put 10,000 hours into specifically, it would be writing workouts. I've been writing workouts since 2012, really before that, but I'm just talking about when Into 3 Fitness started as a business. I have written a workout literally every single day and published a daily workout every single day since then, since 2012, and we've been tracking it. And we used to track it inside of a membership area when we first started selling our programs, we had inside of a membership area. We tracked it via comments when I was just posting daily workouts. But a few years ago, we moved to strength and conditioning software. Everything else used to be done in Excel spreadsheets and all this other stuff. We'd have athletes report in there. We used a lot of surveys. And to be honest, it was really complicated, and I was the only person who could figure it out. Since then, we have moved to strength and conditioning software, which has made this tracking thing just light years easier. It makes it really awesome for the athlete because you can see your numbers, your data, and how you're getting better. But as a coach, man, it makes my life a lot easier because I can track all those things. And that long-winded explanation just to say we have now gone over 1 million training sessions completed by our athletes. So what that means is if you have 1,000 athletes completing a training session 5 days per week, it adds up pretty fast, but nonetheless, over 1 million training sessions completed. I'm super pumped up about this, guys. There is, I've just been putting in the work for so long, and some of you have been with me since the beginning, and I really feel like hitting a number that large of training sessions completed is a real impact, and that's what we're trying to do at Into 3 Fitness. And now, like I said, we are doing a barbell giveaway because of this achievement. All you have to do, go to iTunes, leave a 5-star review and a positive comment. You can do this on your phone. You can do this on your computer. And once you enter in that positive comment and the 5-star review, you have to leave the comment, not just the 5-star review. You have to leave the comment. You will be entered to win the barbell that we're giving away. Now, we've done this before, and some of you have already left a 5-star review and a positive comment. Don't worry about it. You are already in the running. Anyone who leaves a comment or 5-star review, I am going to put you in that running, and you will be entered to win that barbell. So I'm super pumped to be able to do that, and we may do more of these. I'm really excited about this goal. It's something huge. Next on the list is crossing off 10,000 human beings being better, but right now I'm super excited with this million training session goal. So head on over. You can pause this podcast right now, leave a 5-star review and a positive comment, and you will be entered to win that barbell giveaway. And for all the athletes who've been putting in the work, the training sessions, thank you so much. I have nothing but gratitude for you putting in the hard work and making yourself better, and I really appreciate you guys doing that. Now, next on the list is I don't want to just sit here and talk about the entire time like, oh, look at Into 3 Fitness accomplishing some huge goal. It's so awesome. While some of you who've been around for a long time, that excites you. It excites me because you guys are a part of this. What I really want to talk about is tracking the right metrics because I feel like it builds on the conversation we had last week about Pearson's Law. We talked about, setting, analyzing the data, but also holding yourself accountable, the two important pieces. But I think I left out an important piece to that when you are tracking metrics is it has to be something that excites you, that just like fires you up. Because in business, let's talk about online business now, because I've been doing online business part-time for a long time and now full-time for a while. And there are a lot of different things I could track. Of course, as a business, you can track money, how much money you're making. That's a huge indicator of your business success. But also in the online world, if you have a podcast, you could track podcast downloads. If you have people subscribing to a newsletter, you could track how many people are subscribing to that newsletter. And those are a lot of the metrics people generally track in this business, and they get really excited about them. But for some reason, those have never been super exciting for me. Now, don't get me wrong, the business has to make money. That has to grow for me to pay employees, to pay myself, to grow the business, to support my family. But still, I can never set a monetary goal and just get super excited about that in business. Same with people subscribing to the newsletter. Yeah, I want that to grow. It's something I track, but at the same time, I don't know if I'm really making any impact when they do that. I know that if you subscribe to my newsletter, you are giving me a chance to make an impact in your life. But until you tell me I've made the impact, I don't know. And then same with podcast downloads. Yes, I want that to grow. I want that to be moving the right direction. But to be honest, I know how podcast downloads are tracked. It doesn't mean that someone listened to the full episode. It just means that they clicked play. That's all that means. So I don't get super excited about that one either because I don't know if I'm making an impact. But what gets me really fired up is knowing that we have completed 1 million training sessions. That gets me fired up. When I finally accomplished the goal of 10,000 human beings saying that they're better through the use of Into3 Fitness, that fires me up because they told me that they got better. It wasn't some arbitrary metric that other people tell me I should be tracking. Now, how does this relate to you? Well, whether you are running a business, a CrossFit box, or an online business, or you are trying to get better in your relationships, or you're trying to get stronger, faster, and harder to kill. Don't track arbitrary metrics that you don't care about. It sounds obvious, but especially in the health and fitness world, there are certain things that you should be tracking. Don't get me wrong. Let's go back to my business. I am tracking all of those things just to make sure that my business is not shrinking, that I'm still getting out in the right places, that people are enjoying my interview. So I am tracking everything because a business has to. And in fitness, in health, you need to track a lot of different things, but what actually fires you up? Because if you think that a certain number on the scale is what you need to do, and where did you get that idea? Does that really fire you up, seeing a certain number on a scale? Is that going to get you motivated, get you out of bed? Be like, hell yeah, let's do this today. I don't think so. For most people, that's not true. That's why those goals don't really work most of the time. So once you get your metric, make sure it fires you up. Like in fitness, for a long time, back in the day in that bodybuilding world, I was always trying to gain more muscle, gain more weight, and I just kept doing it. And then I found out there was no end to that rabbit hole. There was no end. You could do the same in business. How many podcast downloads would be enough? How many people subscribed would be enough? How much money would be enough in business? To be honest, there's never going to be an end to that. You're always going to want more. You got to set some sort of goal that fires you up, that can actually be accomplished, that isn't just more. So what metric is firing you up? Think about the area of your life that you want to improve most right now, and what metric could you set that is just going to absolutely fire you up and get you moving? I unfortunately cannot answer that question for you, but it's something that you really need to think back and reflect on. Because last week, if you listened to the podcast and you were like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna track this. I'm gonna use some of the tips Jared said, and then I'm also gonna get an accountability partner. But if you don't actually care about those metrics, you just arbitrarily pick them because other people in health and fitness do it, like body weight or maybe back squat or mile time. But what do you actually care about? Make sure it's something that you actually care about, and you are going to make a ton of progress, guys. I don't care what you're trying to achieve in life, whether it is grow a business, get stronger, faster, harder to kill, have the best relationships possible in your life. You have to be fired up, passionate about it. Because guess what? There's a lot of failure in trying to achieve a goal. You just got to keep failing, keep moving forward. But guess what? Some of those things that you're trying are going to work. And then you're going to fail some more, and then you're going to try another thing, and that's going to work. So just keep after it. Be super passionate. And choose a metric that fires you up, that you are passionate about, that you are excited to tell people about. And I'm excited that we have completed 1 million training sessions at Into3 Fitness, guys. This is a huge milestone for all of my athletes and for Into3 Fitness and my team. And I really want to share that with you guys by doing the smallest thing that I could do right now, and that is the barbell giveaway. So I'll end on that note. Head on over to iTunes, leave a 5-star review and a positive comment, and we will enter you into the barbell giveaway. And we will do 30 days from today. I will announce it on the podcast who won on a Thursday episode. And hey, we might even do it again because I'm super, super fired up about this one. All right, guys, go kill it the rest of this week.